Life will break you. It won't ask. It won't wait. It will test everything you thought you were. It could be your career crumbling despite years of effort. It could be your heart breaking under the weight of rejection or loss. It could be your bank account screaming at you. You're broke as you wonder how you'll make it another day. Life happens, and when it does, it doesn't care about your plans, your dreams, or your timing. You can break physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Breaks will leave marks on you, scars that you carry forward. But hear me when I say this. Those marks can either be the scars of defeat, etched with the memory of giving up, or the battle wounds of victory, proof that you kept going when it mattered most. The choice is yours. The breaking itself is not the end. It's what you do after. It's what you believe, who you listen to, and the actions you take next that will define you. Right now, you are walking through a valley, torn between two voices. One voice whispers wisdom, urging you to trust that you can overcome. The other voice stokes your fear, telling you to give up and quit. One voice calls for gratitude, for finding the good even in the darkness. The other whispers grumbling and blame. One voice nurtures faith, while the other feeds doubt. And every time you hear these voices, every time you are pulled in two directions, you are faced with a choice. Will you fall apart, or will you rise stronger? The truth is, every break, every moment of pain is an opportunity. Yes, it's a chance to crumble. Yes, it's a chance to quit. But it's also a chance to rise, to get tougher, to get smarter, to get faster, sharper, and more resilient, to stand taller, to prove to yourself and the world that this moment, no matter how hard, will not define you. Right now, I need you to find a reason, just one reason to keep going. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's a dream you've held on to since you were young. Maybe it's the promise you made to yourself to be more than the circumstances around you. Whatever it is, hold on to it with everything you have. Because if you can find that reason, you can make it through anything. If you can find that reason, you will unlock the strength that's already inside you, waiting to be used. You're human. That alone means you have what it takes to overcome this. You have the ability to endure, to persevere, and to push through. Life's tragedies and trials don't choose favorites. They come for everyone. But survival? Survival belongs to the strong. And strength is not about never struggling. It's about never stopping. The fight isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. And this fight, it's your opportunity. It's your chance to show yourself, your loved ones, and the world what you're truly made of. So take a moment and face what's in front of you. Look at the pain, the sickness, the failure, the heartbreak. Look it square in the eyes and declare, I will beat this. I can beat this. I must beat this. This isn't about degrees, money, or connections. There are some battles in life that only determination can win. Some moments where nothing matters except the grit inside you. When you look at your reflection and say, I'm not done. I'll get through this. And then you keep going one step at a time. The opposition will be fierce. The setbacks will test your resolve. The heartbreak will threaten to undo you. But those things, those circumstances, they don't have the power to stop you. Only you have that power. The only thing that can truly define your life is your decision to keep going. Never let the circumstances around you decide who you are or what you can achieve. Stand firm. You're not retreating. You're not running. You're not giving in. I don't care what the odds say. I don't care if they call you outnumbered, if they tell you it's impossible. Your strength isn't measured by the numbers. It's measured by your will. And when you rise, the world will see what you stand for. They will see your unbreakable spirit. Because you've got staying power. Yes, you do. The kind of power that holds on through the storm. The kind of power that rises after every fall, The kind of power that refuses to be defeated, no matter how many times life tries to crush you. No matter how broken your situation feels, whether it's your marriage, your career, or your confidence, there is something inside you that is greater than the challenges around you. That strength, that fire, is your key to victory. But you have to choose it. You have to fight for it. Fight your way through the illness. Fight your way through the failure. Fight your way through the rejection, the doubt, the pain. At the end of this fight, there's something waiting for you, victory. It's yours if you choose to take it, but it won't come easy. It will demand everything you have. It will test you in ways you can't imagine. But when you make it through, you'll see the transformation. You'll see the person you were meant to be all along. As you claw your way out of the darkness, as you rise above the pain and the heartbreak, you'll realize something extraordinary. The very act of standing, the very decision to keep going, that is what makes you unbroken. Not the absence of struggle, but the refusal to let it define you. This is your story. This is your moment. And this is your time to rise. So don't stop. Don't give up. Don't retreat. Stand your ground. Stand tall. Stand unshaken. And when the world sees you, let them see a fighter. Let them see someone who didn't back down. Let them see someone who refused to break. Because you are more than your circumstances. You are more than your struggles. You are unbroken. And this is just the beginning. The moment I heard that speech, it felt like a spark ignited in me. The powerful words about breaking and rebuilding, about scars becoming strength, weren't just words, they were my reality. Let me tell you about a time when I was at my lowest, questioning everything, standing on the edge of giving up. A few years ago, I lost a project I'd poured my heart and soul into. It wasn't just a failure. It felt like my identity was crumbling. The late nights, the sacrifices, the belief that I was building something that mattered, all of it vanished in an instant. I couldn't shake the feeling that maybe I wasn't enough. At first, the voice in my head was relentless. Why did you even try? This proves you're not cut out for this. That voice grew louder with every rejection email, every unpaid bill, and every well-meaning question from friends that reminded me of what I'd lost. But then something shifted. I remembered that voice from the speech, the one that challenged me to see the breaking as an opportunity, not the end. I decided to silence the doubt and focus on one small step forward. Just one. So, I woke up the next day and did something that seemed impossible. I reached out to someone in my network and asked for guidance. That single action turned into another, and then another. Slowly, I began to rebuild, not just the project I thought I'd lost, but my confidence, my resilience, and my belief in what I was capable of. It wasn't easy. Some days felt impossible. But every time I wanted to quit, I replayed those words in my mind. The only thing that can stop you is you. Today, that failure is a distant memory, and what came after is the foundation of everything I've built since. That breaking point became my turning point, and if I could do it, so can you. If this story resonated with you, if it stirred something in your heart, let me tell you, this is just the beginning. There's so much more ahead, so stay with us. Hit that subscribe button. Let's keep walking this journey together, rising stronger with every challenge. Because this fight, it's ours to win. Let's do it one step at a time,